The average person works 104,000 hours in their lifetime. A position at a tech startup job lasts an average of 34 months. The brain gets 10% less oxygen at 5,000 meters above sea level. At high altitudes, the Incas believed they got closer to the gods. The ancient city of Cusco is a major attraction for visitors. The city was the historic capital of the Incan Empire, which dominated most of the South American continent. Cusco is also the gateway to the Sacred Valley, which is drained by the mighty Urubamba River. Every day, 560,000 tourists flock to the Andean mountains of Peru seeking to enter into an ecstatic state. Here, you can find every kind of therapy known to man: Inca massage, Reiki, channeling of interdimensional beings, ayahuasca or la abuelita, San Pedro, crystal cleansing, Anden yoga, holotropic meditation, and flute music therapy, just to name a few. This economy of ecstatic healing methodologies makes Peru tourism industry $5 billion annually. This is roughly equivalent to 16.5 billion Peruvian souls. These therapies promise to take you on a ride outside yourself. They have the potential to help one find balance, harmony, awaken your inner child goddess, and activate your connection with other realms of existence. Most importantly, they promise to suck away the three main demons residing in every person living in a developed world city: the lust big dick demon, the envy horn demon, the greed blue-eyed demon. In addition to more traditional spiritual healing therapies, many tourists also find Peru's many dance clubs a great place to break free of their demons. But this is only a temporary fix and often does not have lasting benefits. The Incan Empire settled in this valley because it's the most fertile land of the region. Peru provides half of the world's supplies of quinoa. They also export asparagus, potatoes, maize, rice, and coffee. Fruits and vegetables are highly nutritious as they give the body energía. How did Natalie get here? Natalie was tired. She was tired of hearing all her friends at home complain about working too much for too little pay. Natalie was tired of the constant striving for success in a male-dominated industry, tired of disconnection from one another. Natalie was tired of the hustle back home. She knew Toronto was not as demanding as New York, but still she was tired of it all. Tired of spending 30 years all in the same place, the same spaces, the same faces. She was ready for a change. For the last 5 years, she worked at a tech startup company and she never used the open vacation policy. When she was let go last May, she decided it was time for a change. Peru seemed perfect, not too far, but far enough, exotic enough. The land of the Incas was making its call. As she traveled in the land of the Incas, her senses began to really awake. Red was no longer red. It was the color of fire. The different tastes exploded in her mouth in a party of everlasting joy. She never liked papaya before, but here it was fresh. But what amazed her the most was the granadilla. Its outside was so different from the inside. How could someone imagine that inside this ugly little orange fruit a world of marvels resided? The granadilla was everything, sweet and sour, crunchy and slimy. The outside was colorful, but the seeds inside were gray. In her hotel room, Natalie used a search engine to locate a nearby shaman. Rapé, helps focus and sharpen the human psyche. It detoxes both body and mind and clears your energetic field. Because of this, rapé is often used in conjunction with ayahuasca ceremonies. Rapé helps clear sinuses of mucus and bacteria, thereby helping to combat colds and respiratory ailments, in addition to spiritual and psychic problems. The moment was here. She felt the breeze. The substance went up her nose and into her mind, exploding in a million different colors. The electromagnetic vibration made her body shiver. Time was no longer linear. She had transcended into another dimension. Her surroundings were now part of her. Her travels finally seemed miles and miles away. She danced and danced until her bones ached. Bendita Madre Tierra, creadora de las cosas que poseen aliento y corazón, hoy aquí y ahora te honro. Te siento en el palpitar de mi corazón, en la fuerza de mi matriz, la hija de la tierra. Tantos nombres te han llamado,